Hi, my name is Paul, and today I'll be giving an overview of Microsoft Clipchamp, the video editing platform. Everything I talk about will be attached to a Google document linked in this video's description, so you can reference that and follow along if you'd like. If you have any questions that I don't answer, or if you need help with your project, feel free to come by FLC 113 and we'll do our best. With that said, let's get into it. Clipchamp can be accessed ideally on browser. If you go to Google Chrome and you type in app.clipchamp.com, you'll be sent right here to this screen. You can also just Google Clipchamp and be redirected to it. Once you get here, you're going to want to continue with Google and sign in using your school account at eagles.bridgewater.edu. This works on both Mac and Windows, although there is a dedicated Windows app that's not really necessary here. Once you're redirected to this screen, you'll be able to create a new project either by clicking down here, create your first video, or up here, create a new video. Once you're on this screen, you're going to want to head over to the top left where it says Untitled Video, click it, and then type in the actual name of your project. Let's say it's a Fila 150 video, for example. You're now good to go and ready to start. I'm going to go over templates real quick. These templates are different ways of setting up your video. You can have intros, outros, actual video overlays, depending on what you're trying to do. There's different ones for the type of video, the video platform like Instagram, YouTube, etc. You can browse through these as you like and find one you're interested in, or you don't have to use them, up to you. If you do find a template you like, all you have to do is hover over it, and in the bottom right where it says Use Template, you can click the little green plus. This will add it to your video's timeline down here. It'll take a little while for it to download all of the files, but you can wait for a couple minutes. If you want to track the progress of that, go to the Your Media tab, because everything, all the media, including from your templates, from any graphics, from your own video, audio, all your files will be found in this section. As you can see, the template added all of these files, and this last one is loading. So you can also add in your own media from obviously clicking Import Media. You can add in your own pictures, your own videos, all that. This was a quick screenshot, so it took very little time to upload, but it may take longer depending on your video file, etc. You can add videos, pictures, etc. from Google Drive, from OneDrive, from Google Drive, from Dropbox, or from the Xbox Cloud, if you'd like. All you have to do then is sign in with your relevant account and select the files you'd like to have in your project. Adding actual media to your project's timeline. Now, this screenshot I uploaded, this could very well be a video as well. It's treated the same way. You can simply click and drag it onto your timeline in the exact place you want it to be. You can resize the amount of time you want it to be displayed on your timeline by clicking and dragging the ends of it. And you can snap to different points in the video. As you can see here, it snaps to the end right there. In the graphics tab, in the bottom left right here, you also have a bunch of free graphics that Clipchamp provides you. I'm going to zoom out on my timeline using this little button right here and drag in some random arrow, let's say, for example. This is just to show you that if you go back into your media after adding assets from the graphics tab, everything you add to your video timeline will be found in your media. So if you're wondering how you can delete this, you would simply hit delete asset right there. You can also delete it from the timeline by selecting it and hitting delete on your keyboard. Now, recording yourself and your screen. If you head down to the tab right below your media, you'll see several options to record yourself. Screen and camera is probably the most complicated one, so I'll go over it, even though it's not too bad. You'll have your little camera down there. I believe after you finish recording, you'll be able to drag it around and choose where you want your the preview of your camera to be displayed. You can select a microphone here and select the camera. I would try to do a test run just to make sure your microphone settings, your video settings, etc. are just as you'd like them. Down here, there's a little button that says Coach. This is available during the camera recording through Clipchamp and the screen and camera recording through Clipchamp. What this does is it'll analyze your speech as you speak, and it'll tell you the pace of your speech. It'll tell you if you're going a little too fast, the filler words you're using and how many times you're using them, etc. This will be at the end of your speech. Once you're done, you'll see that the speaker coach will give you feedback. Now, to add music and sound effects to your video, you can use Clipchamp's background tracks or sound effects. There's some sound effects in here as well. You can click the all audio and toggle between all that. If you'd like your own audio clips, you can follow the steps above that I just mentioned to import media. So click import media, say this is a video file, you just click open and you're good to go. If you'd like to record a voiceover of any certain clip, that cannot be done directly through Clipchamp unless you record a video of yourself talking and then separate the audio and the video. It may be more simple to simply record a voice note on your phone, a voiceover on your phone, and then to upload that through the import media, say maybe on Google Drive or something. Moving on though, you do have an option for AI voiceovers. So if you head back to the Record and Create tab up here, you can see text-to-speech is a thing. Clipchamp has a feature that allows you to select a language, the voice style, the speed of speaking and all that. And from your text, you will have a generated, you'll have an AI that generates the voice for you. This can last up to 10 minutes, and once you're done, once you paste in your text, say you have a paragraph of text, you simply hit Save to Media, and it'll show up on your video timeline, as well as in the Your Media tab. You can click and drag it then to add it to your presentation if you'd like. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it. Titles and text. So to add text to your video, you can simply add plain text, go over to the text section down here in the left column, and then hit the little plus, and you see add your text here. You can click to edit text. Say I want to change it to, what did I call this? Feel 150 video. Project 3, say. But this is kind of bland, and as you can see, if I play this, there are no animations or effects. So you can also use some of Clipchamp's free templates for text effects. So you can see here, this one has an in and out animation transition. So if I put my playback cursor right there, you can see that this one has a, there we go, this one has an animation when the text appears on your timeline. So if you'd like that effect on any of your text, feel free. You can go through and pick an effect you'd like. Just to trim and split clips, I mentioned this briefly before. I'm going to delete these two sections just so it's a little cleaner and zoom in on my timeline. Let's say I want to trim this video clip right here. I could do that by resizing it there, and this will trim the video clip. If I do that, it'll be that much shorter. However, let's say I want to delete a section in the middle of the clip right here. Let's say I don't like this little gap right there. I could just head to the start of the section I want to delete, hit with my cursor with the video playback, hit S on my keyboard, and then there you go. You can delete this whatever section you like. And there's a little gap that's created. You can just hit the little delete this gap button, and you'll see that it's a flawless transition right there. If you'd like more transitions on your clips, you can head over to the Transitions tab. Some of these require Clipchamp Premium, but the ones that do not, as you can see here, you can preview them. You can hover over to preview them. All of these templates are free to use for your video transitions between clips. Now, let's say you're done with your video and you'd like to export it. This step is pretty straightforward, thankfully. You just head over to Export, and I would select 1080p. Unfortunately, 4K is locked behind Clipchamp Pro, but that's not a huge deal. Once you hit 1080p, it'll take a second to load, and you'll be redirected to this page right here, where it's going to process your video and download it to your computer. This is taking a very little time for me because I made a very short video that's not even 2 megabytes. It may take longer for you, but just sit there patiently, wait for it to process. Here you can save the video to your Google Drive, to YouTube, to OneDrive, all of these options right here, or simply save it to your computer, which is what it does automatically. If I check my Downloads tab, there it is. Okay. That concludes my presentation. Once again, if you have any questions, if you think I didn't cover anything, or you want clarification on something, feel free to either email us or come visit us in FLC 113.